The mysterious sight of a soaring round rock awaits the visitor from the top of this 3,000-meter mountain. The Sierra Nevada mountains dominate the state of California. Approximately 1 million years ago, this entire area was covered in thick glaciers. The Great Round Rock is called Lost Arrow Spire. It was all that was left after its edges were eroded by a glacier. Yosemite, lying at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, is a national park boasting a rich variety of nature, including forests, lakes, waterfalls, and spectacular mountains. Located on the border between California and Nevada, west of the Sierra Nevada mountains, the park is 5 hours away from San Francisco by car. There is an elevation difference of approximately 3,300 meters from the mountaintops down into the valley. Yosemite's size is estimated to be approximately 3,000 square kilometers. Warm winds blowing inland from the Pacific Ocean hit up against the Sierra Nevada mountains, producing plenty of rain. This abundance of water was what created the verdant High Plateau Valley. Unique in California, Yosemite has 4 distinct seasons. During the winter, the park turns into a snowy world, sealed off from the surrounding areas. When the snow recedes in the spring, the fields become adorned with the colors of wildflowers in bloom. In May, everything turns into a beautiful green when the Merced River, flowing through the center of the valley, rises from the snowmelt flowing down from the high mountains. This is perhaps the most beautiful time of the year in Yosemite. The great rocks in the valley are almost totally devoid of vegetation. Boulders are completely exposed to the air. This gray rock is pure granite, formed when burning hot magma under the ground cooled. The valley was formed 10 million years ago as part of the same geological process that created the Sierra Nevada mountains. Approximately 1 million years ago, the area entered an ice age. During that time, packed snow covered all these mountains, forming glaciers. Little by little, the weight of the ice eroded all the edges off these granite mountains, leaving sharp vertical peaks. The symbol of the park, Half Dome, is a granite peak that rises straight up 1,400 meters off the valley floor. El Capitan, meaning the captain in Spanish, is another vertical monolith. This peak is a single gigantic rock rising up some 914 meters and is thought to be the world's largest freestanding rock. To scale the face of the El Capitan is a must-do in the world of rock climbing. All the great climbers have set their sights on this rock at one time or another. Even for an experienced rock climber, it takes a full day to scale El Capitan. Here at the top there is a lake, also a result of the glacier that once covered this area. Located at an elevation of 2,449 meters, Tenaya Lake is almost perfectly transparent. The lake, which was created after the granite rock that was once here had eroded away, is located near the edge of the forest. Because there is little soil in this rocky area, the lake has remained eternally transparent. Down in the valley, forests cover the land. These forests are home to all kinds of creatures. Emerging from hibernation, the black bear starts preparing for spring. This marmot is thinking of taking up residence here in the rocks. This chipmunk is munching on some berries. The forest is a great storehouse of food for the creatures who make it their home. With its temperate climate and abundance of water, the trees of Yosemite are so tall they seem to reach the heavens. Mariposa Grove is a forest of conifer trees located near the southern end of the valley. The eye is inevitably drawn to the giant sequoias, a species of cedar. At full maturity, these giants can grow to be 90 meters tall. The largest tree in Mariposa Grove is Grizzly Giant, which has a diameter of an amazing 29 meters and a height of 62 meters. The tree is thought to be 2,700 years old. Giant sequoia trees existed 200 million years ago, at the time when dinosaurs walked the earth. It is thought that they used to be present all over the world. Nowadays, though, they only exist within a small area of the Sierra Nevada mountains. These black burn marks on the tree trunk are scars from the ravages of past forest fires. Giant sequoias have barks that are 50 centimeters thick, thereby protecting the inner tree from fire. Also, because of their exceptionally thick bark, fire doesn't spread from tree to tree in a giant sequoia forest. Because they clear away the undergrowth, forest fires actually facilitate new tree growth and are therefore essential to the health of the forest. This squirrel is holding a giant sequoia cone, which is roughly the size of a chicken egg. Giant sequoia trees normally don't produce cones, but the heat from a forest fire is said to have induced the first fruiting of the tree. As wildfires burn away the undergrowth of the forest, the giant sequoia bursts into seed. These trees, which have managed to adapt to environments that are difficult for other species, have been able to continue their existence on Earth for 200 million years. The fifth tallest waterfall on Earth, Yosemite Falls is 739 meters high. With water made up of rainfall and snowmelt from the Sierra Nevada mountains, Yosemite Falls is most spectacular during the season of melting snow. Yosemite is a landscape where great granite monoliths were born as part of the same geological process that created the Sierra Nevada mountains. It is a landscape characterized by rocks carved by large glaciers and by giant forests nurtured by an abundance of water, and is a landscape that is truly superb in each of the 4 seasons.